Hey guys. Sorry, I just realized my filters are all messed up. Hold on. Let's find a decent one. There we go. Hello. How is everyone? Let's see, I gotta find someone to invite. Hold on, I wrote it down. How is everyone doing? It's not letting me send it to them. I just hopped on, yes. Hello, hello. Thank you. We are doing red tonight for root chakra. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my inner Scorpio is loving this red vibe. Hello, hello. Hi. You got your first crystal today, Caroline. Awesome. Super exciting. Hi, Deb. How are you? As you guys come in, do me a favor, please, and tap the screen, because I know so many people still are not getting the notifications. And someone asked me to invite them when I hopped on, and it's not letting me click their name. It does have the intense Scorpio vibes. Thank you. I'm doing well, thank you. You didn't get the notification either, Peggy. Some people started getting them and some people did not, so I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if I can send a message while I'm on here. Someone messaged me asking me to send... No, I don't think it's going to let me go to my messages. I only got a notification today. Awesome. My ring light changes colors, so it's not a filter. It's the light that I use. You got the notification. Awesome. 222, yes. Yeah, we're going to try the red tonight for the root chakra. See how it works. I know everyone loves the blue, but help us focus on our root a little bit tonight. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. It's helping. Yeah, when we tried the yellow last time, it wasn't very well received, so hopefully the red goes a little better. You filled up the heart for the cat and the dog, and you. Thank you so much. You like the red? Okay, good. Thank you. I love the blue, but I can only stare at the blue light for so long. Oh, let me turn off my other notifications quickly. That would help. Your feed keeps freezing. Mine was doing that earlier. I did just start. Yes, hello. Good. The red's going a lot better than I thought. If I lean back, it's not as red because I'm up close. Yes, blue light is not the best for your eyes, but I know everyone likes it because it's very soothing, so. Root chakra is one of your main 7 chakras. It helps you feel grounded, and it's located at the base of your spine along your tailbone. I did just start, yes. You have to convince yourself that you don't need the fountain. uh, Yay! Yeah, I had a couple people tell me they're not getting notifications if I could, like, share the live with them, and I hopped on, but when I searched their name, nothing's popping up, so I don't know why. I have Garnet tonight for the root chakra. Thank you. Yay, good. Yeah, everyone the other was last night and last week on the live was just like, oh, we need help with our crown and our third eye. And I'm like, you should not be working on those. You should start from the bottom chakra and work your way up. So we're going to do root chakra tonight. Just in time, yes. Thank you, Cindy. Hello. All right, keep tapping the screen, guys. Hopefully everyone who's not getting notifications, it boosts the algorithm and we pop up on their FYP. Make sure you have something to drink to stay hydrated with. Happy to have you here. Thank you. You're still not getting any? Oh, no. I did see the hurricane heading toward Louisiana. I'm definitely keeping you guys in my thoughts. Yes. Roxanne. I just hopped on. Thank you, Bakers. Let's see, how does the selenite look tonight? Ooh, like the red lightsaber. It always looks like the blue glow stick. Hi, yes. Red for root chakra. Yeah, we'll try the red tonight. We'll see how it goes. The red lights always make you think Sith Lord. I saw it's got upgraded to category 4. Y'all better be safe. Still didn't get the notification. Hey, Colby, how are you? How are your parents doing? Thank you, Brooks. I can make the light coordinate with the chakras, yeah. The red is so much more intense, hopefully in a good way. I have a little like white light in front of me too to kind of like dim it if it gets to be too much. I'm trying to find like a happy medium. Definitely the Scorpio vibes, yes. If I lean back, it's not. It's more yellow though. Red is better for sleep. Perfect. It worked out well. Yes. Good luck with your homework. You like the matching color on the chakras? Yes. All right, since we're over 900 already, I'm not going to wait too much longer. Thank you guys for tapping the screen and helping to boost it. So hopefully people who weren't getting the notifications are now in here and seeing. And if not, they'll just jump on in along the way. Thank you very much. I'm loving the red tonight. So tonight's energy healing is focused on the root chakra. I always ask for consent before starting. If you wish to receive, you can just think that you consent to yourself, say it out loud, type in the comments, whichever you're most comfortable with. If you do not wish to receive the healing, that's okay too. You're welcome to stay, hang out with us as long as you're being respectful. And I have Carnelian, Bloodstone, and Garnet tonight, as well as our Selenite for the cleanse. So the root chakra is focusing on grounding. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you, I am, yes. Thank you, everyone, for tapping the screen. Thank you, everyone who's shared the live. It is much appreciated. Not demonic or satanic, no. It's all energy healing. It's not tied to any religion. Anyone can do it. Thank you, Astrological Junkie. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Yes, all my lives get posted to my YouTube after. Reiki has nothing to do with faith or religion. It's all based off of energy, which we all have. If you feel uncomfortable receiving, that's okay. You won't. It's based off of free will. I look demonic in the red light. Well, hopefully not. Thank you. Yes, you can still get the healing while it allows family dinner while hiding in the corner. Hello from Vermont, welcome. North Carolina, hi. How long have I been doing this? I've been practicing Reiki for over 17 years. The live tonight, if you're referring to that, maybe like 10 minutes I've been on. Thank you, True Country. Does it work through electronics? Yes. So what looks like I'm actually sending it through the phone. Energy is not bound by time or space or distance. You're not late, no. Right on time. So if you have any kind of tingling sensation or like a warm or cold spot, that's the energy. You're feeling the flow of the energy. So chakra and Reiki are not the same. Chakra are different parts of your body where you have energy points. Reiki is a practice which helps release and remove blocks from your energy so that your energy flows better, so you feel better. Tonight's session is for root chakra for grounding. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, everyone, for following. Ended up in the ER for migraine. Oh, I'm so sorry. You do not have to stay on the whole time now. My lives are usually 1 to 3 hours. Why I don't want live? If you don't want to be on the live, you don't have to be. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. If you feel it tingling, that's the energy flowing. So your body is concentrating it in a certain spot. Hi, Michelle. Everyone say hi to my sister. Yes, you do not have to keep your eyes open and watch. You can go lay down and close your eyes. Very often, after like 20, 30 minutes or so on my lives, a lot of people fall asleep. Thank you, Shannon. I encourage sleep. Reiki is really good at inducing a deep state of relaxation. Just be careful that you do not drop your phone on your face. What is my sister's site? My sister is on here. She's mindful.michelle. She does different meditations and stuff on her, so go follow her. We're trying to get her to 1,000. We're close, so that she can hop on and do lives with me. And we can double the powers. You do not have to be watching the phone. It does not have to face you now. We do look alike. When we were younger, people used to confuse us for twins. You're very welcome. Thank you, yes. If you're trying to fall asleep, you can, yep, you can turn the volume off. That's okay too. You do not have to stay on the whole live, no. Pressure on your forehead, yes, third eye. You're suffering much. What are you suffering from? Yes, it's a selenite wand. Thank you. How long does the benefit stay and work? It's different for everyone, depending on what your blocks are caused by. So if you're doing things that are initiating your blocks and are triggers for you sooner than later, you're not going to have the healing last as long. I tell people usually at least a few days to a week per session. Falling asleep to my life is good, I'm glad. Yes, definitely relax, get comfortable, settle in. Can you have Reiki too much? No, Reiki is all based off of free will, so if your body ever felt like it had enough, it would stop receiving. Do you get video recording with your email sessions or just the picture? Right now it's just the picture with the crystal board, but I do have a question on there that asks if you're okay with me recording the session and sharing it to social media. I record all of them as a hyperlapse on my phone so that I can post them at some point to TikTok and possibly YouTube. And I'll do like a voiceover for it. Yes, Reiki can help with emotional trauma and grief. Hey Amber, how are you? I think I did your session today. Yours is one of the ones I did today. How long does it take to get your session emailed to you after you pay? So right now I'm a little behind because I had my 2 coworkers that passed away a couple weeks ago, so I took about a week off from doing sessions just to collect myself and ground myself because I want to be able to give you guys like 100% of my energy, and obviously with that and the grief I was dealing with, it was not going to happen that week. So typically I want to say like 7 to 10 days, but right now I was finishing up ones from like the 7th and the 8th of this month, so I was about 20 days behind. Yes, it's a selenite wand. You're level 2 Reiki, that's awesome. They both passed from COVID. You did yours on the 8th, so if I haven't done yours yet, yours is probably one of the next couple ones. I just finished the ones from the 7th today, and I started the ones from the 8th. I'm just starting. I chose the red light tonight because your root chakra, the color that resonates with it is red. You have COVID right now. I hope you recover quickly. Thank you. Hi from Delaware. Hello. Thank you, Baker. Thank you. Can I explain the process of my distance sessions? I have a couple of videos posted on here that kind of show you what they are, but I don't know if you can see behind me by my singing bowl. There's like a board here that has a silhouette of a body and has the chakras. So as opposed to doing an in-person session where you're physically present in front of me, I use the board as your like replacement so that you still receive the energy, but I use the board in place of your physical body. So it's still done as if you were here in person with me, just digitally through the board. I have a Tibetan singing bowl, so it's metal, but I want to get the quartz. Thank you, Violet. Is there a difference between them? I don't have a quartz one, so I'm not sure. The thing with this one, so this is my father's, and when he passed, I took it from my mom. She gave it to me to use, but it's textured on the side, so it doesn't have like that clean sound when I roll around it. This is not ASMR. Yeah, I have a water fountain on my desk. So Reiki is based off of energy, but it's not my energy that I'm giving to you. I am like a vessel that uses, whether you believe in God, creator, the universe, life force energy, I take that energy and I am a vessel and I'm able to shift it and manipulate it for you and your needs. So it's always based off of positive energy. Is Reiki my career? Not full-time, but I've been practicing Reiki for over 17 years. I do lives Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I usually hop on like 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You say water like water too. I'm from New York originally, but I live in South Carolina now. Thank you, Jules. It can help lower back pain, yes. Nearly your entire lifetime. Yes, I'm aging myself on here. I'll be on for at least an hour. I am near Myrtle Beach. Hey Donna, how are you? How about headache? Yes. Reiki can help with anything physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. If you have any kind of blocks in those. And I always set the intention ahead of time. Like tonight, the collective healing is for root chakra, but I always set the intention ahead of time that those who wish to receive and consent to receive the healing receive where it is needed in their highest good. Yes, thyroid can be linked to throat chakra. Have I been to Myrtle Beach? Yes. I live close to, like, on the border of Myrtle Beach. And I've been here for almost 7 years. And yeah, even though I say root, you might feel it in your forehead if that's where your body knows it's needed. And that's where it's going to direct the energy to. My husband does watch my lives, yes. I've been on for about 15-20 minutes. I'm not doing in-person sessions right now because of COVID. Thank you, Monica. Yes, I can. Yes, make sure you're staying hydrated. Root chakra is at the base of your spine by your tailbone. Thank you. Thank you, Elle. I was a freshman in college when I started Reiki, yes. You're in Myrtle, that's awesome. I'll wave to you at my window. Yes, you have 7 main chakras. You have the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head, which is connects you to spirit and the divine. Then you have your third eye, which is along your brow bone, which is intuition. You have your throat chakra, which is communication. Heart chakra, by your heart. Solar plexus is right around your belly button. Sacral is right below your belly button. And then root is at the base of your spine. You have chakras throughout your whole body. They're just based off of energy points, but those are the 7 main ones along your spine that go straight down. If you've been seeing red while you're meditating, it could be focusing on your root chakra. Thank you, 0333. So if you don't feel it, it does not mean that you're not receiving. You just might not have a specific focal point where it's pulling it in. So you're not doing anything wrong. Just lay back, sit back, relax, and allow the energy to flow. You have 2nd grade of Reiki, but you're very ill. Are you doing Reiki for yourself? You should be. How would someone get into Reiki? Anyone can learn Reiki. It's open practice. It's not closed. It's all based off of energy, which we all have, so we're all capable of doing it. You have to find a Reiki master who also teaches, and you have to start by receiving a level 1 Reiki attunement. Your head's tingling, you've had a headache all day. So relax your brow bone and unclench your jaw, because we all clench our jaw. I do it all the time too. And try to relax and allow the energy to flow. If you're feeling the tingling in your head, the energy is flowing there, so your headache should dissipate soon. And as I said headache, I just got really hot in my face. You can do Reiki lessons, like attunements. You can do them online. I did my level 1 and 2 in person. I did my 3rd one virtually, and I had a much better experience in person. So, in my personal experience, if you can do it in person, I would, but you can do virtually too, yes. How do you consent? You can, as long as you think it to yourself, you could say it out loud or type it in the comments, whatever you're most comfortable with. Can you feel different energy tingles through your chakras? Like me personally, or like me when I'm doing a session on someone? Hey Desiree, how are you? It's not demonic, it's not tied into any religion or faith practice. It makes you feel like you want to cry. That's an emotional release. That's completely normal. I've had people burst into tears. I've had people burst out laughing. It's it's okay. The red light is for the root chakra. What's the most common thing people say when you're doing practice on them? A lot of people like feel like the tingling or the warmth. I had a lot of people fall asleep too. You're very anxious right now. Well, this is a very safe place, so sit back and relax. Allow yourself to receive the good energy, the good vibes. Thank you, driver. Hello. Your grandpa owns a Reiki studio. That's awesome. If he's a master and he teaches, you can learn from him. Your sister 21 does these practice and full sleep every time. Should you be worried? No, it's very normal to sleep. Third eye feels itchy and irritated. You might have a block that's trying to release. Chakra, yes. I'm not sure what you're asking, Tony. I'm sorry. You keep falling asleep. Let it happen. Don't fight it. So if you feel very disconnected from reality, you need to work on grounding, which is what this is for. Pouring tears and don't feel sad, feel relieved. Yes, let it out. You don't want to fall asleep and miss it. So I upload all of my TikTok lives to my YouTube, so you can replay them at any point in time, because I know a lot of people fall asleep and they want to watch the whole thing. So I usually have, like, tonight's one will probably be up within the next week. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe so you can follow along with all of them. And I'll be adding some new content too, not just the TikTok lives, but I was trying to catch up on these. Okay, reminder to hydrate. Yes, coughing could be a throat chakra release. YouTube is the same name on here. It's also in the link in my bio. Thank you, everyone who's been tapping the screen. We're already at 35,000 likes. I'm so sorry for your loss, Shannon. Thank you, Peggy. 7-Eleven, yes. How are you certain where this energy is coming from? So I am trained in Usui Reiki, which is an ancient Reiki practice. It is based off of universal life force energy, and it's based off of free will. So there's never any kind of negative energy or attachments that come with it. If your body did not want to receive the healing, it would not. Whatever, Ray, Antonia Moraga. Tony, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, honey. Okay, let's start with the first crystal. First one tonight. Happy birthday. The first one tonight is Carnelian. Really good for root chakra and grounding. Thank you, Exomegs. Yes, if you're enjoying this healing and you're not already following, make sure you click my name and follow. And then you can tap the bell so that you get notified when I go live. If you have your own crystals, you can absolutely use them as well. If you guys are asking a question and I missed it, I apologize. I'm trying to read as quickly as possible while doing the healing. So if myself or moderator does not answer them, please just keep typing it so we can answer for you. Can I do something for love? I do have TikTok lives uploaded to my YouTube that are for love, and I also have some other videos on here. Root chakra is located at the base of your spine, like along your tailbone, and it represents grounding. Tingles in the mid-back, depending on where in the back, if it's more upper or lower. It could be heart chakra or solar plexus. Thank you so much, Bree. Suggestions to reduce inflammation. Bloodstone, which is one of the crystals I have tonight, is actually really good for that. Upper back would be closer to your heart chakra. My YouTube channel is the same as my name here, Nicole Reiki Healing. You were in a car accident, and I'm glad you're okay. Having nerve pain in hands now. So soothing crystals like amethyst, lapis, lepidolite, larimar, aquamarine, things like that would be really good. Huge sigh of relief. Good, I'm glad. Chris looks like a piece of steak. Good for solar plexus would be citrine, sunstone, yellow jasper. What is it when you feel it down the back of your head? It could be third eye or throat, depending if it's more upper or lower. It looks like a chicken nugget. It's funny because, like, to me, it's like a dark red. You pay for the distance healing. How long does it take? It's only been a week. So I just finished my sessions from August 7th. I have a couple for the 8th. And then I really only have maybe like one a day after that. So I should be able to get it within the next week. I was backed up because I took that week off when my coworkers passed away. So normally it's only like a week or so to get them back. How can I senate? I don't know what that means, Tony. I'm sorry. I have not astral projected, no. If you feel nauseated and it feels too much for you, you can definitely swipe away for a little bit and come back if you feel like it. Some people have what I call a healing crisis, and you can look it up, it's a real thing, where your symptoms temporarily worsen before they get better because your body feels like it's going through like that cleanse or detox, which is also why it's very important to stay hydrated. Hello, Abrivicious. You're going for in-person Reiki on Sunday. That's awesome. Your sinuses feel stuffy. This could help release it. You heard from Brandon today. I'm so glad. That makes my heart so happy. Thank you both for your service. I'm using Carnelian right now, and the session tonight is for root chakra for grounding. Thank you. Any crystals to help better battle anger, agitation due to trauma? I actually just did one for trauma today. Black tourmaline is really good for trauma. Oh no, they're quarantined. Ugh, that makes me sad. Crystals hold energy and vibrations just like we do. I'm not selling stones right now. My goal is to do that next year though. Crystal good for lower back pain. Bloodstone, which I'm using tonight, is really good for that. Carnelian is really good. Amethyst, lepidolite, any of the calming and soothing ones are as well. Yes, pulsing sensation is normal. Ooh, black tourmaline from a lake. That's awesome. It's sweating. Yeah, I'm really hot tonight too. How did I become so knowledgeable about crystals? To this day, guys, I Google everything. I have books on crystals. I've been doing Reiki for 17 years, but up until a year ago, the only crystals I had were clear quartz, amethyst, rose quartz, tiger's eye, and selenite. I really started investing in learning crystals and adding them into my practice when COVID started. I figured I had time to research a lot. And even now when I do sessions, I'll always look up to make sure I'm doing the right crystals for everyone. Hey, Indigo Babs, I haven't seen you in so long. Yes, I am feeling better, thank you. Looks like a strawberry, yeah. Thank you, loving. You're focused now? Yes, then get it out of your system. It helps put selenite above doors, clear energy, entering the home. Thank you, Indigo Babs. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. That one was so cool. Yes, I've heard a lot of people. So I don't have selenite above my doors, but I've heard a lot of people do it. I've also heard people put it under their pillows when they sleep. They have like a cleansed, like a safe space. You have a broken pelvic bone and sacral bone. Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay and recover quickly. You're not ever autistic, though. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Take that you put under your pillow and above your doors. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Amber. Thank you. People grind slowly, makes a pan paint in their house. Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea you could do that. Ooh, sorry, my neck keeps cracking tonight, guys. Thank you, Nancy. Medium rare is doing the job. You guys are so funny. Crystals for intrusive thoughts. I would use crystals that are good for protection, like black tourmaline, black obsidian, tiger's eye, carnelian, selenite. Selenite, when I do selenite, I cleanse with selenite every day. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, Rob. I get most of my crystals online on Etsy from World Incense Store. But you guys, you can Google anything. You can Google crystals for PTSD, crystals for weight management, crystals for cancer. And I mean, I go through and I'll read and I'll look through. I have, the Encyclopedia of Crystals, the Crystal Bible. And I'll be honest, I do not know what every crystal means. I don't even know I probably don't even know what half the crystals are that exist. Is it okay to use tumbled crystals? Yes, I have a mix of tumbled and raw. I prefer raw just because I feel like more connected to it. The tumbled to me personally feel a little more artificial. I always research before I purchase from a new store to make sure they're authentic. I've heard some people say, like, you know, if a crystal feels cool to the touch when you first touch it, it's authentic. My zodiac sign, I'm Scorpio sun. Yeah, there's so many crystals out there. I cleanse my crystals with my selenite, and most of the time I charge them in the sunlight. You can also charge with like a full moon. You can pass them if you want to cleanse them to like the smoke of incense. You can just hold them and set intentions. Oops, sorry guys, hold on, my incense stick just dropped. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Yes, salt water too. Be careful though, because not every crystal can be put in water. Will you benefit from Reiki healing if you listen but step away? Yep, you don't even have to listen. As long as you consent to receive, that's okay. You're missing Mabel. I know Mabel's been MIA lately. Reiki can help with period cramps, yes. Yeah, I think any of the crystals that end in "ite," like selenite, hematite, are not supposed to go in water. Yes, you can use hematite for healing as well. You're very welcome. Have you ever done crystals on someone you hate? No. If you feel a pressure, you probably have a block that's trying to release. Try to relax and breathe into it. Crystals for period cramps, I would recommend anything that would be like sacral or solar plexus. Favorite incense right now, I think it was vanilla. I think a vanilla, some kind of vanilla scent. Thank you everyone who's been tapping the screen. Thank you everyone who's been sharing the live. Thank you everyone who likes me enough to follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you to whoever sent me a Venmo. I just saw that now. I appreciate it. And a big thank you to my moderators for always keeping the live a very safe, positive, and peaceful space for all of us. You have a left broken ankle? Oh no, I'm glad it's helping though. There are people doing in-person around you. How do you know it's not a scam? So when I did my first 2 levels, I got like physical certificates from my Reiki master. Because I did my 3rd one virtually, I didn't get an actual like physical certificate. But you can just always ask them how long they've been practicing. If you're doing an in-person session, it can be level 1, 2, or 3. If you're doing a distance session, if like I'm a Usui Reiki master, you have to be at least level 2 to practice distance like we're doing tonight. Hey, booby. Thank you, everyone. We're over 50,000. Okay, next up is Bloodstone. This is really good for grounding. This is also really good if you have any kind of like nerve or muscle tension or pain. It's also really good for filtering the blood. Is this like legit? Yes, it is, if you choose to believe so, yes. I did go to the new crystal shop with my mom and my daughter. I was going to record it while I was in there. And the two women who were there who owned the shop were super sweet. But my daughter was so amazed at all the crystals. It was like, Mom, 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 look at this. Mom, can I get this? Mom, look at this. Every 5 seconds. So I figured that would make for a very entertaining TikTok video. But I bought a bunch of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I got like 20 new crystals while I was there. You guys received the crystals from YouTube. Awesome. Let me know how they work for you. Hello from Arizona. Hi, Logan. Yes, my daughter is definitely interested in what I do. She calls them all her pretty rocks. I had to start buying 2 of all the crystals I order because she usually takes at least one of them. Hey, hello, hi. This is Bloodstone. Mabel's down there. I hear her meowing. My daughter just turned 6. Thank you, Jen. The first time I tried to lucid dream, you had sleep paralysis. Oh my goodness. You did summon Mabel. It was a very soft meow, though, for her. Yes, she's my only child, other than my fur babies. Bloodstone and Carnelian are not the same, no. This one's making me really, really warm. My daughter is my mini-me too, yes. So my daughter's 6. I have a German Shepherd who just turned 8, and I have 2 cats, one 9, one 10. You do not need the volume on, no. Your cramps are gone now, good. You're sweating and shaking. Yeah, this one got me all hot. You had your tonsils removed this week. Oh, I hope you recover quickly. I might have to get mine removed. Thankfully, not yet, but it's looking like I might have to. You keep coughing, you might have a throat chakra block that's trying to release. Hello from Canada. I know they told me as an adult it's really bad. Like, they pretty much told me, like, I would be, like, out of it for, like, 2 or 3 weeks. If you have, like, a tight spot, it could be a block that's trying to release, yes. Yeah, I get, like, sinus infections and throat infections all the time. Like, it's always swollen. Hey, Britt, how are you? You're hot. Yeah, it's hot for me too right now. You ordered your first 2 crystals. Awesome. Have you seen the crystals and lip gloss called Incredible? I have not, but that sounds cool. Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese, but thank you for being here. Ooh, lavender lemonade. How much longer will I be on? At least 30 minutes. Chronic laryngitis for almost a year, yeah. You have more space to breathe now. See, that's the thing. My tonsils are always swollen. So anytime I get sick, I always feel like I'm like, I can't breathe. But when I went to the ENT, he said like they rate tonsils in adults on like a scale of 1 to 5. And only if it's like a 4 or 5 do they remove them. And mine are like a 3.5. I'm like, well, give me another year of sinus infections. I'll have it there soon. All right, I gotta take a sip of my water because I'm getting hot. Hey Panda, how are you? The size of potatoes, oh my gosh. Yesterday you feel cold, today you feel warm, yeah. It changes for me too. Oh, my air just kicked on, thank goodness. Thank you everyone who's been following. I get most of my crystals from World Incense Store on Etsy. Thank you, Brooks. Okay, that one's making me too hot. Oof. Use Flonase. I use Rhinocort for my allergies. I don't know if that helps with your tonsils. Thank you. His allergies are bad. Yeah, mine are too. Especially like I grew up in the north and moving down south, like there's no winter, so the plants are here year round. It's never like there's never a break from it. You took off your socks, you're too warm, yeah. Do you like going to antique stores and find little things here and there? That is so funny that you say that, and I don't think that's coincidence because my parents growing up, they collected antiques and that was their business. Can this healing we receive be passed on to someone else, like consent for someone that's not present here? So if they're old enough to consent for themselves, I do prefer that they consent as their own person. But for like infants and children and pets, I'm okay with you consenting for them. And I always set the intention that they only receive it if they would consent. I'm originally from New York. I lived in Rhode Island for a decade before I moved to South Carolina. And I've been here for almost 7 years now. So when I get angry, you'll hear my New York accent, which is very few and far between. Otherwise, I've picked up the southern drawl a little bit. Panda, you're from Boston. I did an internship in Cambridge for a few months. You're in Hilton Head. You're not too far from me. A few hours. I'm near Myrtle Beach. You're from Rhode Island. I lived in Smithfield when I was there. And if you're from Rhode Island, I used to work at LaSalle Bakery. I was their head cake decorator for a long time. Western Mass near Amherst. My husband is from like Granby, Chicopee area. Why did I move to South Carolina? I got tired of snow. I do not like the cold. I'm a beach and summer person all day. Hey Gabriel, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen. You actually miss the snow? I do not miss it at all. I feel bad for my daughter because she was like a baby the last time she saw snow. But when I was pregnant with her was the year we got like 9 feet of snow in like a few weeks. And my husband, who loves the snow, thank you guys so much for all the gifts. My husband, who loves the snow, would go out and like shovel the snow in like shorts and a t-shirt. And that year I would stand inside because I was pregnant and I wasn't allowed to lift anything. And I would just wave to him and be like, hi. And I'd be like sipping hot chocolate. He's like, all right, you win. And now when it snows down here, a few years ago it snowed like an inch and the state shut down for like 4 days. It was crazy. I used to drive in like 2-3 feet of snow. Yeah, I haven't been in snow in at least a few years. We had like an inch. See, I liked snow when I was younger and I was in school because it got you like snow days and that was cool. But when I worked at the bakery, I would have to leave my house at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to get to work, and the roads aren't plowed then, and it was super dangerous, and I was like, it amped my anxiety up so bad. Yeah, 2 hour delays. The loneliness question is a good question. I'm sorry I missed it. Can you ask it again? Yes, root chakra helps with grounding. Can I hear random songs during Reiki? Usually not. I've been on for about an hour. Yeah, South Carolina closed if you say snow. We'll stay open for a Cat 5 hurricane, but an inch of snow shuts us down. Hi, Bella. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Nurse Stacy. Can this help heal loneliness? Yes, it can. And if you're feeling lonely, please know that this live is always a very safe space. I encourage anyone and everyone to be here, and my mods are great at keeping people out who are rude and disrespectful, so please know that the people here love you and appreciate you, as do I. Thank you. Yes, we are a very supportive TikTok family. We all have our healings that we need to go through, and we're all here for one another. So you're welcome to stay as long as you feel comfortable. And I'm not perfect either. I have an anxiety disorder. I suffer from anxiety and panic attacks. I've gone through bouts of depression, so we're all very understanding. Yes, it can help heal after surgery. You guys, I went to a doctor appointment today, and my physician, he's like the best, and he helps me so much with my anxiety. And he told me today is his last day because he's moving to Michigan, and I legitimately like almost started crying. I was so sad he's leaving. I thought he was like going to like another practice nearby, and I was like, oh, where are you going? He's like, Michigan. I was like, well, that's not convenient. So I'm like so sad. Now I have to go find another physician. I know. I was like, I'm going to be booking a flight to come see him. I was like, oh, I was there for like to go over like my anxiety and stuff like that and give him an update. And I was like, and now you tell me you're leaving. Like, that's not helping my anxiety. I don't even know if he's going to be practicing there. I had like a whole list of stuff to go over with him, and I was in such a state of shock that I just like blanked on everything. I was like, well, come to Canada, free healthcare and snow. See, you lost me at snow. I don't want snow. I still have my therapist here who I love, so she's still here, but it's hard to find a good physician, you know? Am I an indoors or a nature gal? Kind of both. I'm very introverted, so I stay inside often. I don't really like to go out if it's like very people-y, but I do love nature. I love going to the beach. If you couldn't tell, I live near Myrtle Beach. It is hard to find a good therapist too. I went through, oh my gosh, I want to say like 5 or 6 before I found mine. Your therapist made you sing to get rid of anxiety. I would have left that day. No one wants to hear me sing. That causes more trauma. I am a water sign. Yes, I'm very connected to the beach and the ocean. Do I take anything for depression and anxiety? At the moment, no. I had taken some medications in the past, but I did not like how I felt on them at all. I switched, a couple years ago, I switched to CBD oil, which helped me for at least, I want to say, a year and a half. And I stopped taking it because I could get drug tested at work, and the one that I was on was full spectrum, and it could give you false positives. I do have Xanax in case I need it for like a panic attack, but it's very rare that I have to take it. Yeah, I've had people ask me in the past which CBD I use. I have it linked in my bio. Yeah, I was on, I think it was, oh my God, I think it was Celexa or something like that. And I gained like 28 pounds in 10 months. I feel like a zombie. It did not work for me. I know it works for some people. The second time I was on it, like a few years after that, they put me on Wellbutrin. And after a month and a half, I got so jittery and shaky. I'm very sensitive to medication, so I really try not to take anything if I can avoid it. But the Xanax, I mean, he wrote me a prescription for a bottle, and I've had it for a year, and I've maybe used like 3 or 4 of them. It's very rare that I use it. It's more like, to me, it's more of like a sense of security to have it in case I need it. But I know it's highly addictive, so I try not to take it. Well, Wellbutrin was horrible. Yeah, I felt good for like a month on it, and then I was so shaky, I weaned myself off of it. The CBD was like the best thing I did. You do the same with Xanax, yeah. Alprazolam to sleep, yeah. Why is stuff like that addictive? So the Xanax, for me, like if I feel like a really bad panic attack coming on, or if I feel like really high anxiety for the day, I could take like half a pill and it will like calm me down. So for someone who's constantly anxious, like I can get, it's such a relief to not feel that anxiety that people just want to use it constantly. They give Wellbutrin for weight loss and tell people to quit smoking. Yes, they told me when they put me on Wellbutrin that it could help with weight loss, and I was all for that at the time, but it's not worth the feeling of it for me. Root chakra is by your tailbone at the base of your spine. Yeah, the Xanax literally like rewires, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but the way it was explained to me is like it rewires like your brain to release certain things so that you feel calm and relaxed. It lowers your heart rate and your breathing, so it calms you down. You build up a tolerance to CBD, so you have to up the dosing. I did too when I was on it. You need Xanax for the flight you're going on this week. Yes, I have to take it when I hate flying. Like if I could take like an elephant tranquilizer to on a flight to like knock me out and wake up when I was there, I would totally do it. The Moldavite used the other day was super strong. Yes, it is very strong. ASMR helped a lot. Yes, I watch ASMR too. I do take Dramamine when I fly, yes. Thank you, Vicious. See, when I was on Celexa, I gained a lot of weight. But that was my experience. It could be very different for you. Yeah, if you guys like ASMR, I watch and I follow Osley ASMR, I think is her name, on TikTok and YouTube. She does like the personal attention ones. I love those. Why red light instead of blue? Red light is for the root chakra tonight. You're on Select and Love It. Good. I'm glad it's working for you. Abra. I knew you guys, I'm so bad at like saying names. I'm so sorry. Abra Vicious. Abra. You'll have to forgive me. But I like that Abra. That's so cool. And I'm going to apologize right now because I'm probably going to say it wrong again in the future. I will try my best though. Yes, Osley ASMR. Ozley, I think it is. Yeah, I don't like the mouth sounds they do either. Thank you, Miso. Yes. I hope you are too. Okay, last crystals for tonight. I have 2 garnet, so I can do the plucking and the pulling. Thank you guys for tapping the screen and sharing the live. We're almost at 85,000 likes. So with the plucking and the pulling with the garnet, I always say if there's anything that you're ready to let go of or release that is no longer serving you in your highest good, to bring it forward consciously so that I am able to then pull it and remove it. Osley, Ozley, I think it is. The mic brush is nice. Yes, I like the mic brushes. I like the face touching and the personal attention, but I don't like those I don't like. You feel like I could tell somebody how bad they are in the nicest way possible. I'm an INFJ, so if you know Myers-Briggs, we're very good with our words. All right, let's start the pulling and the plucking. And again, these are garnet, also very good for root chakra and grounding. I had a pee party in the house tonight. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you everyone for tapping the screen. Thank you everyone who's been sharing. Your name is Nicole too. Hello, name twin. Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, we're super close to 100,000 likes. Oh, I felt stuck. Ooh, almost at 95. These are Garnet. Thank you, Smiles. Thank you, Jessica. Love that sound. Yes, everyone likes the clicking. Ooh, 99. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you, Brett. 100. Yay. Thank you. Garnet's your birthstone. Is Garnet January or February? Thank you, Meg. It is January. Okay. Amethyst is February. Thank you. You guys are still going strong. We're almost at 110 now. Is it summer 20th, Capricorn, Sagittarius, cusp? I think so. I think the cusp is always around like the 20th to the 23rd, right? 20th, 21st. I'm November 19th. I know I'm like Scorpio, Sagittarius, cusp. You would pay for 3 hours of just crystal plucking. Maybe I'll do that as a YouTube video. Mom's November 19th, yes. November 20th, awesome. November 21st, yes. Yes to the plucking YouTube, okay. You share the same birthday as your daughter, Nova. December 23rd, January 7th. You're very welcome. July 6th, my daughter is July 7th. – 11, 18, 11, 19, 11, 20. Wow, you got all in a row. What is my sign? I'm Scorpio. Do you think there's a significance to something when you lose a crystal or misplace it? So I have yet to lose a crystal, but I know a lot of people say that when you lose it, it means it's served its purpose and you no longer need it. 3 Scorpios in your house. Hey, Devin, surgery tomorrow. Yes, we certainly will send you some good vibes. You're learning to be spiritual healer. That's amazing. How much longer will I be on? Probably only 10-15 minutes. When crystals break, I also haven't had a crystal break. I would assume you kind of just feel the energy out. I know some people bury them and put them back in the earth. You're going to college tomorrow, you're nervous. Any tips for lessening anxiety? So really good crystals for anxiety would be amethyst. I use that for my anxiety disorder all the time. You can also use lepidolite, lapis. They're all really soothing. If you feel like your anxiety is getting too much, try doing some grounding techniques or breath work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Storm Flare. Yes, I use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method for anxiety. Be careful with white sage. White sage is closed practice. How can I use healing energy in my hands on myself? Are you a healer too? Do I ever feel lightheaded with anxiety? Yes. Closed practice means that it's only available for a certain group of people, like religious practice or white sage is Native American. So in order to use white sage, it should have been gifted to you from someone within that practice. Guys, I'm not here to gatekeep. I'm just telling you what I know. Which you choose to do with that information is up to you. Same for blue sage as well. I haven't heard that about blue sage. I have heard that for white sage. They sell it at Home Goods. I would assume that's not good then. You've been told you have the healing gift in your hands. Yes. So if you've been told you have the healing gift in your hands, then, so like me, I've always felt like I was a healer. Being attuned to Reiki kind of just amplified that for me. But for me, like with my Reiki attunements, I learned how to control the flow of the energy. So if you already know how to do that, I would just practice different hand placements. Yes, or by a Native American person who's a spiritual healer. Yes. But for me, like you can go online, you can look up like self healing Reiki placements, hand placements, and you'll see like a guide for how to do Reiki for yourself, which I'm assuming if you're a healer would work for you as well. Thank you. I'm glad you like the red light. Yes, there are so many types of sage. White sage is popular, but again, based off my knowledge, it is closed practice. If you can buy another type of sage that is not, I would definitely recommend doing that. Yes, Palo Santo is close practice too. True Palo Santo is endangered. Yes, thank you, Abra. I was going to say you always comment what you can cleanse with. What kind of crystal would you recommend in my classroom? Need some calming energy. Amethyst, selenite, lepidolite, lapis are all really good. So you can use sage to cleanse, just do not use white sage. There are so many types of sage. Yes, look up what your ancestors did to cleanse. Perfect example. How did I realize that I was a healer? I've always just felt like I was. I don't know really how to explain it. I'm sorry. I kind of felt like I was always like the mother of the group of my friends. Even when I was younger, like people always like were always drawn to me in a way. What is the 5-4-3-2-1 method? It is a grounding method used to help alleviate symptoms of anxiety. So if you feel really like overwhelmed and stressed, if you start focusing on other things, your body can't stress and focus at the same time. So it's almost like a distraction from your anxiety. I can't remember the exact order, but it's like you're supposed to like look around and name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that it's like it relates to all your senses. What does your root chakra do? Your root chakra helps you feel grounded. And people open up to you all the time, yes. Yes, white sage is a ritual of Native Americans. If you're not Native American, or if you're not gifted it by a Native American, excuse me, you should not be using it and practicing with it. Getting sleepy. You're very welcome. Your turkey, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing with us too, Stephanie. Sounds like people made up rules with the sage thing. It's not a rule, it's from their ancestors. So if you're not part of that ancestry line, you should not be practicing it. How do you cleanse crystals and how often? I cleanse mine daily because I use them so consistently. But I use my selenite. So if it was gifted to you by a Native American, and I'm sure, Stephanie, you can chime in with this, I believe it's okay to use because it was gifted to you, so they're entrusting you with it. Yes, okay, thank you. I don't use sage to cleanse my crystals, so I can't answer a specific type of sage. I can use my selenite one most of the time, but you can also pass it through like the incense smoke. You can just hold it and set intentions. Some people bury it in the earth and dig it up again. You use blue sage. Singing bowls, yes, you can use singing bowls too, thank you. Thank you, Trishan. All right, and on that note, let's end with the selenite. White sage polysolal must be gifted, yes. Signs that one may know they may be a healer. I feel like if you're questioning that, you probably already know. I feel like your intuition would kind of indicate that for you. I don't really know how to explain. I've known. I've always just kind of felt like I was. I've always had people kind of drawn to me when it came to like help and stuff like that, or advice and guidance. I've always felt connected to like the spiritual like world and stuff like that. I'm not a medium, so I can't really confirm anything for anyone if you are or not. Less than 50 years ago, it was against the law for natives to have sacred rituals and punishable. Yes, because colonizers told them they couldn't. People always come to you for advice. So just because people come to you for advice doesn't necessarily mean that you are a healer, but it could be a good indication. If you feel like you're a healer, I would work on your third eye and your crown chakras so that you're more connected with your intuition and your spirit guides and the divine. You're welcome. How you connect with your spirit guides because you opened your third eye. So my third eye has always been more intuition. My crown has always been more my spirit guides. Thank you, Razzle Dazzle. Bonjour, ça va? Yeah, I sleep better, good, I'm glad. If someone has premonitions, what is that called? I think that's clairvoyant, where you can see. Your third eye is sealed shut. Work on getting it open. I'll be live again tomorrow night around the same time. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays are when I go live. So the reason why we're working on the root chakras tonight is because most people automatically want to work on their crown and third eye, but you really should work from the bottom and work your way up. I usually hop on sometime between 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Does it still work with recordings? Yes, if you consent. I've had a couple premonitions in my life, but nothing like that I can control. Like, it's very random. Thank you, Thea. Thank you, Mom Life. Oh, I hear Mabel again. You've had a few yourself, too, yeah. YouTube is great. Good, thank you. I'm glad. Yes, if you enjoy these types of lives or if you hopped on late, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the same name as this, Nicole Reiki Healing, because I always upload and post all my TikTok lives there. And if you enjoy actually being on the live, make sure you click my name and follow and tap that bell so you receive notifications when I do go live. I thought I opened when you were 5 and it hasn't closed since you realized you're immune because that's awesome. It took me a while to get mine open. Mabel is downstairs. She's blocked off from coming up here tonight. Thank you, Casey. Yes, also check your device push notifications. Thank you. Some people weren't getting the notifications through TikTok, but I think it's because they had their notifications shut off through their phone. Hola, ¿cómo está? Free Mabel, she just wants to meow for us. I'll try to leave it open for her tomorrow night. Yes, all of my lives are posted there. The only ones that aren't posted are last night's and obviously tonight's. What made you choose TikTok as a healing platform? So I had a personal account when COVID started, I think like most of us. I just hopped on here, and of course, because I'm an energy healer, that was always coming across my For You page, and I started following a lot of people who were doing it. And my sister at the time, who I think she left alive, her name on here is mindful.michelle. She's a travel blogger, and we were like, oh, let's each make a TikTok and see if we can get like 1,000 followers. Wouldn't that be cool if we could help people? And next thing you know, 3 months later, I was at like 25,000 people. And I'm almost at the end of my 4th month, and I think I'm close to 30. So my goal was to come on here. If I could help 1,000 people, I thought that would be pretty cool. And you guys have humbled me immensely. And it's turned into so much more than I ever thought it could be. Thank you, yes. Now we are hooked. I'm glad. This is very healing for me too. Thank you, Deb. Yes, intentions are magic, absolutely. I do have a YouTube. It's in the link in my bio, but it's the same name as here, Nicole Reiki Healing. You guys are so sweet. I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. You're hooked on Reiki and hooked on Mabel, yes. I tried to do a video of Mabel today. She wasn't having it, so we'll try again another time. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much, too. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Yeah, your energy was super relaxing. I have to say, I've done like, I think 10 or 15 email sessions in the last couple weeks, and everyone's had such like nice, soothing energy. Mabel knows she's famous. It's gone to her head. Yes, it has. So what do you think? Should we do sacral chakra tomorrow night and just keep going in order on the lives? I think that would be good to work our way up. Yes, okay. We'll do sacral tomorrow night. I already have the crown chakra on my YouTube, so if anyone wants to see that one's already posted. But I will keep going in order. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much for joining tonight or today, wherever you are. I know some people it's morning or daytime. Thank you, everyone who tapped the screen. We ended at 128,000 likes. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who shared the live with those who thought could benefit from it. To everyone who sent gifts or donations through my link in bio, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It's so much appreciated. And big thank you to my mods for keeping this a very positive, peaceful, and safe space for all of us. It is much appreciated. I hope everyone has a great night. I love you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow for the sacral chakra healing. Bye.